Hello guys, hope you're all doing fantastic as always. My name is TK and welcome back to Miscreated. Now today what I'm hopefully going to try and do, we've spawned into a new server, a very highly populated server in fact, which is probably going to be very problematic for me due to the nature of what I'm going to try and do today. So we are now at the south of the island at the airport, which is basically one of the main areas to loot, especially for military equipment, guns, etc. In order to defend myself, I'm going to need to find that kind of loot, so we're going to have to do an airport run today. I may be successful, I may not, but just briefly looking into my gear, I've not really got anything as of yet. We've got a bit of food and water. The only means of protection at the moment, we've got one baseball bat and a crafted 9mm pistol with 5 rounds, but the crafted variation of weapons aren't exactly the most powerful. So what I want to do, if we look behind those hangars there is where the main bit of the airfield is, thus bringing the richest amount of loot. So that's where we want to head, but I think I'm going to try and flank around this direction initially. It looks all quiet up on the airstrip itself, but what I want to do is flank around to that watchtower over there. Now so far it's all looking very nice, but if we head over the brow of this cliff now, we have a watchtower there and a watchtower to the other side. Now if anyone's in there, we're probably pretty much a sitting duck right now. You can't actually see through them windows from what I can tell, so whether anyone's actually in the base or the top, shall I say, of the watchtower, we could be pretty screwed, but there are some actual barracks here which I want to check out. So I guess we're just going to have to go balls against the wall really. If we want to actually loot up, we're just going to have to brave it. Just try and be a bit cautious though. The only problem is though, when you actually come in buildings, they can be quite dark, so you really could do with using your torch, but in all honesty I don't really want to shine a beacon of my whereabouts right now, which could be problematic. Just have to be a bit careful, but I think we should be alright for the time being. But the problem is, it seems to be pretty lacklustre on loot around here, which leads me to believe that this area has just been previously looted not too long ago. Right, so unfortunately for us, this area has obviously been pretty recently looted. Now the problem is, we're going to have to head a bit further in now. Still pretty much unarmed, which is going to be very, very dangerous. In fact, this building here can spawn some weaponry, but it's quite rare that it actually does. So we're going to avoid that for now. I mean, it's a big building to explore as well, so there could be many players in many different corners. But I think we'll head in just to head out again, but at a different direction. Hopefully get a better view of the surroundings. There's not really much I can do though at the minute apart from run around. If we bump into anyone, I'm pretty much screwed. We're just going to have to try and persevere. Try and find some decent loot. It's looking pretty bleak at the minute. And as I said, this crafted pistol isn't really going to do us much good in actual fact. Now there's a lot of barracks on the other side of these white houses, but getting there is going to be a problem, but we should be okay. I don't really want to climb up there, it's quite noisy. Oh, that's something we do want however, so we're going to swap that for that. We'll throw that away, put that on, gives a bit more camouflage. Oh, and there's a crafting guide here, medical guide. That will allow us to be able to craft different crafting recipes, but right now we're not really concentrating on that. Right, I have just spotted a player out in the distance. Right, we're going to follow this guy carefully. Or not, because he's seen us. And he's behind this wall. But unluckily... Right, we tagged him, but we've run out of ammo. This is a major problem now. The only thing we can do is try and get in close very quickly. He's probably got one of these doorways covered or hiding in a bush. No, he's down there. Has he got any weapons? I can't really see. Yeah, he definitely has. Just gonna have to try and bob and weave. There. This is problem. This is problem. Right, he's there. What's he doing? What, man? How's he hitting me and I'm not hitting him? Come on. I must have tagged him a few times at least. I want that backpack. Thank you, Lord. Right. He's got ammo. Right, so I'll take that at least. We'll take his bag. We don't want that. We don't want a drive, but we don't want electrical parts. Don't want duct tape. Don't want a chem light. Don't need a rag. We'll move that over there. We'll move that there. Move that there. And then we'll just swap this over. And we really need to get out, but at least I've got a decent sized backpack now. What is this? This is a 9mm, so this should work. Yeah, that's nice. I don't know why he didn't shoot me, in all honesty. But we've at least got a bit. We can get rid of that. I don't really need that now. Right, but we have got a fresh 9mm now at least. Anything else that I need? Nope. I'm not too sure how long that guy's been here. I don't know why he didn't shoot me. He had a perfect opportunity at one point. Got another guy down there now. So it's all starting now. Let's keep our eyes peeled. Two guys. This could be really problematic. I'm guessing these two are friends. Not too sure how to approach this situation just yet. Just have a quick sneak of where he's going. I think he's heading off. I'm guessing he can actually see me, so what I'm going to do is head down and try and find a better position. Just watch where he goes. I'm hoping his friend isn't going to try and flank me while I'm watching him. I think I'm definitely being baited here. I'm actually going to try and chase this guy. Although he seems to have eluded me. No, he's up there. Is he turned around? It's not rendering in. No, he's actually cutting down trees. See if we can get the jump on him. Doesn't seem like anyone's following me. I don't think they were friends. The problem is I've lost him now, so I'm going to try and find some cover at least. This guy's literally just vanished into thin air. Right, so we've just arrived at Pinecrest, and I can hear a vehicle. This should be fun. I'm not having that didn't hit him. That definitely did. So we've now acquired a vehicle. But what I did notice is there was another guy down here on a push bike, which if he's got any ammo could be pretty problematic. Just check this guy, see if he's got anything. For some reason I don't think he's dead. How is he not dead? So I can't believe this. I've just killed that guy on the quad bike. The server shut down. I've come back in. His body is here. It's been pillaged. And the guy who I saw on a bike has now took what should have rightfully been mine in form of the quad bike and left behind this pile of garbage. And also, to make matters worse, it is now raining. So I'm not even going to bother with the crappy bike. So now we're down on ammunition as well. So this could be a problem. What is this? 308 rounds, so we can't use that. Dear Lord. Anyway, welcome to Pinecrest. Now, in all honesty, I'm not completely hopeful in the fact that we're going to find any sort of weaponry around Pinecrest, which is unfortunate. I don't really want to head back to the airfield. It looked pretty stripped anyway, so I guess we're just going to see what we can find in Pinecrest. Though, as I said, I'm not too hopeful. It doesn't look like there's much in the petrol station. Not even any food, which is unfortunate. But I do absolutely love the game in situations like this with the weather and whatnot. It seems so atmospheric. It's actually brilliant in that regards. I mean, this is what I love. This is what I'd love to have in DayZ. This kind of stuff. The isolation, the outrageous weather. It just makes it so much more atmospheric. And DayZ doesn't really have this, in my opinion, which is unfortunate. But this is another reason I've come over to a game like Miscreated. But nevertheless, someone's obviously died here. Right, so there is a guy down here. We'll go see if we can make friends. I'm guessing he's not gonna like me, but hello? Hello, guy in the building, can you hear me? Guy near the buzz, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, stop, please. Hello? 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 Screw it. Why not have a microphone? It's so annoying. He'll bleed out soon enough. He'll definitely bleed out soon enough. I'm gonna just follow him, see what he tries to do. Do you give up now, man? Do you? Yeah, he had nothing, but just purchase a microphone. Why, in God's name? Just don't understand. If you're going to play social games, buy a bloody microphone. Right guys, so we have actually survived the storm at least. But I think right now, the server does seem to be playing up a bit. And I think after surviving the storm, I need to give myself a little bit of a rest. So I'm going to call it a day for now, but if you'd like to see more of Miscreated, then let me know. I'm having an absolute blast playing it. I have got a character on another server with a group of another 5 guys, which is actually very, very fun. So if you'd like to see more, then let me know. I'll be doing some more recording sessions whilst playing with them, so there should be a lot more involved in further episodes. But other than that, if you do like this series, make sure to leave a like, it does help tremendously. Make sure to leave a comment. I like hearing from you guys, I like keeping in touch. I'm tongue-tied now because as well as doing this outro, I'm kind of trying to look for people, make sure I'm safe. But yeah, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to leave a comment, and if you're new to the channel and you like this kind of game, or you like the channel itself, don't forget to subscribe. Other than that guys, I'm going to take shelter in this tree, and until the next time, I bid you farewell. See you later guys.